The Child with the Mirror. Then Zarathustra went back into the mountains and into the solitude of his cave and withdrew from mankind, waiting like a sower who has scattered his seed. His soul, however, became full of impatience and longing for those whom he loved, for he still had much to give them. This indeed is the most difficult thing, to close the open hand out of love and to preserve one's modesty as a giver. Thus months and years passed over the solitary, but his wisdom increased and caused him pain by its abundance. One morning, however, he awoke before dawn, deliberated long upon his bed, and at length spoke to his heart. Why was I so frightened in my dreams that I awoke? Did not a child carrying a mirror come to me? O Zarathustra, the child said to me, look at yourself in the mirror. But when I looked into the mirror, I cried out, and my heart was shaken, for I did not see myself. I saw the sneer and grimace of a devil. Truly, I understand the dream's omen and warning all too well. My doctrine is in danger. Weeds want to be called wheat. My enemies have grown powerful and have distorted the meaning of my doctrine, so that my dearest ones are ashamed of the gifts I gave them. My friends are lost to me. The hour has come to seek my lost ones. With these words, Zarathustra sprang up, not, however, as if gasping for air, but rather like a seer and a singer whom the spirit has moved. His eagle and his serpent regarded him with amazement, for a dawning happiness lit up his face like the dawn. What has happened to me, my animals, said Zarathustra. Have I not changed? Has bliss not come to me like a storm wind? My happiness is foolish, and it will speak foolish things. It is still young. It is still too young, so be patient with it. My happiness has wounded me. All sufferers shall be physicians to me. I can go down to my friends again and to my enemies too. Zarathustra can speak and give again, and again show love to those he loves. My impatient love overflows in torrents down towards morning and evening. My soul streams into the valleys, out of silent mountains and storms of grief. I have desired and gazed into the distance too long. I have belonged to solitude too long. Thus I have forgotten how to be silent. I have become nothing but speech and the tumbling of a brook from high rocks. I want to hurl my words down into the valleys, and let my stream of love plunk into impassable and pathless places. How should a stream not find its way to the sea at last? There's surely a lake in me, a secluded, self-sufficing lake. But my stream of love draws it down with it to the sea. I go new ways, a new speech has come to me. Like all creators, I have grown weary of the old tongues. My spirit no longer wants to walk on worn-out souls. All speech runs too slowly for me. I leap into your chariot, storm, and even you I will whip on with my venom. I want to sail across broad seas like a cry and a shout of joy, until I find the blissful islands where my friends are waiting, and my enemies with them. Eminems. Sorry. And my eminence with them. How I now love anyone to whom I can simply speak. My enemies too are part of my happiness. And when I want to mount my wildest horse, it is my spear that best helps me onto it. It is an ever-ready servant to my foot. The spear which I throw at my enemies. How I thank my enemies that at last I can throw it. The tension of my cloud has been too great. Between laughter peals of lightning I want to cast hail showers into the depths. Mightily then my breast will heave. Mightily it will blow its storm away over the mountains, and so it will win relief. Truly, my happiness and my freedom come like a storm, but my enemies shall think the evil one is raging over their heads. Yes, you too, my friends, will be terrified by my wild wisdom, and perhaps you will flee from it together with my enemies. Ah, if only I knew how to lure you back with shepherds' flutes. Ah, if only my lioness wisdom had learned to roar fondly, and we have already learned so much with one another. My wild wisdom became pregnant upon lonely mountains. Upon rough rocks she bore her youngest. Now she runs madly through the cruel desert and seeks for the soft grassland, my old wild wisdom. Upon the soft grassland of your hearts, my friends, upon your love, she would like to bed her clearest one. Dearest, of course. Thus spoke Zarathustra.